Hey there, Reds fans! Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Your favorite place to stay up to date with everything happening at Liverpool, that European giant that never ceases to amaze. And today, we have some bombshell transfer news that is shaking things up behind the scenes at Anfield. After failed negotiations with Alexander Isak, Liverpool has changed its target and has its sights set on none other than Rodrigo, Real Madrid's star player. Want to know what's behind this turnaround and how it could change the team's fortunes? Stay with me until the end because this story is heating up. Liverpool has entered the fray to sign Real Madrid striker Rodrigo after officially ending its pursuit of Newcastle's Alexander Isak. It all started after the Reds sold Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich for around £65 million. With that money in the bank, the club quickly tried to invest heavily in Isak and even made an offer of £110 million. But Newcastle would not budge. They demanded £150 million, which led Liverpool's board to back down and classify the negotiation as futile. Without wasting any time, the directors went after Rodrigo, and according to journalist Ciro Lopez, the Brazilian has already accepted the personal terms proposed. In preliminary talks, ESPN Brasil confirms contact with the players' representatives and points out that a formal offer could come at any moment. The possible arrival of Rodrigo at Liverpool has generated a whirlwind of reactions. Part of the European press sees the move as bold, especially after Newcastle's heavy refusal for Isak. On X, formerly Twitter, Liverpool fans were divided. Some celebrated the change of target, while others were skeptical about the feasibility of the deal with Real Madrid. Former players and analysts such as Jamie Carragher praised the attempt, highlighting Rodrigo's versatility in attack. In Spain, however, there are those who believe that Real will not make the deal easy, especially with Mbappe arriving and changes happening in the squad. The truth is that the move caused a stir, and expectations have increased behind the scenes at Anfield. If the negotiations go ahead, Rodrigo's arrival could be Liverpool's last big move in this transfer window. He would arrive to compete for a place with Diogo Jota, Gakpo, and Darwin Núñez, adding depth and creativity to the attack. The departure of Luis Diaz, coupled with Newcastle's refusal, forced the club to act quickly and intelligently, and Rodrigo, given his youth and experience at the highest level, would be a valuable addition. If the deal is indeed sealed, the Brazilian could be available for the first games of the season, which kicks off soon with the Premier League and the English Super Cup. Behind the scenes, the board is working discreetly so as not to inflate the negotiations, but, as is well known in the market, everything can change overnight. Rodrigo has become the new hot name at Anfield, and it is no coincidence. The Brazilian, who came up through Santos and had a solid spell at Real Madrid, has accumulated important achievements in Europe, including the Champions League titles. Last season, he scored 17 goals and made 9 assists in 52 games, figures that demonstrate his consistency, even with strong competition in the Merengue squad. At 24, Rodrigo is a mature, fast, tactically intelligent player with a nose for goal. He usually plays on the wings but can also play more centrally, something that fits well with Arne Slot's versatile style. Liverpool's good relationship with Brazilian agents may weigh in their favor in this negotiation, in addition to the fact that Rodrigo is willing to take on a more prominent role if he comes. He will arrive not as a promising youngster, but as a key player in a squad that wants to conquer Europe again. Asterisk asterisk, from the channel's point of view, Liverpool's move is bold but consistent. Isak's failed attempts showed that the club is willing to invest heavily, but without exceeding certain limits. Rodrigo, on the other hand, represents a strategic opportunity. He is young, has already proven himself at a high level, and has the potential to evolve even further under new technical leadership. His possible rival, added to names such as Words and Frimpong, shows that Arne Slot's sporting project goes far beyond a simple revamp. It is a reconstruction, focused on talent, intensity, and ambition. Of course, everything still depends on negotiations with Real Madrid, which will certainly not be an easy opponent to convince. But the mutual interest is real, and the fans are already beginning to dream. So, fans, will Rodrigo really wear the Liverpool shirt? We are keeping a close eye on every move in this possible negotiation, because if it happens, it could change the level of our attack. So leave a like, comment here on what you think of this possibility, and subscribe to the channel, because hot news could break at any moment. Stay tuned, because the transfer window still promises surprises, and the next video could bring another bombshell straight from behind the scenes at Anfield.